Welcome back to GBOP, Getting Better on Purpose. Today we dive into the power of time and using it to master your workday. Have you ever wondered why some people seem to get so much more done in a day than you do? It's a question that gnaws at many of us as we scramble to meet deadlines and juggle multiple responsibilities. The answer, surprisingly, isn't about working longer hours, but about harnessing the power of time more effectively. This is where the timer technique comes into play. It's a simple yet powerful approach to time management that's been scientifically proven to boost productivity. At its core, it's about breaking your work into manageable chunks and using a timer to stay focused during each period of intense work. One popular example of this method is the Pomodoro technique, named after the tomato-shaped kitchen timer its founder used. It advocates for 25 minutes of focused work, followed by a 5-minute break. The timer technique isn't just a trend, it's backed by science. Let's delve into the science that makes the timer technique so effective. It's no secret that time pressure can be a powerful motivator. In fact, a study published in the Journal of Experimental Psychology found that when people are under the gun, their focus sharpens and they work more efficiently. The secret ingredient here is a phenomenon called Parkinson's law, which states that work expands to fill the time available for its completion. So when you set a timer, you're essentially creating a mini deadline for yourself, and this can help you power through tasks more quickly. But here's the twist. It's not just about working non-stop until the timer goes off. It's also about giving yourself regular breaks. And this is where the Pomodoro technique, a popular timer method, comes into play. The Pomodoro technique recommends working for a set period, say 25 minutes, and then taking a 5-minute break. Why is this effective? Well, research from the University of Illinois found that brief diversions vastly improve focus. The brain is like a muscle. It gets tired after prolonged use and needs a short rest period before it can perform at peak capacity again. So these regular short breaks can actually boost your productivity. Plus, there's the psychological benefit. Knowing that a break is just a few minutes away can make the task at hand seem less daunting. It's a lot easier to convince yourself to work for a short, defined period than for an indeterminate length of time. Also, these breaks can serve as a kind of reward, providing a moment of relief and relaxation that can make the work itself seem more enjoyable. This can help you maintain a positive attitude towards your tasks, which is another key factor in productivity. So the science is clear. The timer technique is not just about racing against the clock. It's a well-balanced approach that combines focused work periods with regular breaks. And this balance is what makes it so effective. It harnesses the power of time pressure to increase efficiency, while also incorporating breaks to keep the brain fresh and motivated. So the science is clear. The timer technique has a real positive impact on productivity. Now that you understand why the timer technique works, let's talk about how to use it effectively. First, identify a specific task you want to focus on. It could be anything from writing a report, studying for an exam, or even cleaning your room. The key here is specificity. The more defined the task, the easier it will be to dive into it and get the job done. Once you have your task, it's time to set your timer. The golden rule here is to work for a set amount of time, usually around 25 minutes, then take a short break. This is known as one Pomodoro. Why 25 minutes, you ask? It's long enough to get into the groove, but short enough to prevent burnout. After your timer goes off, stop. Even if you feel like you could keep going, it's important to respect the timer. This is your cue to take a short break, about 5 minutes. Use this time to stretch, grab a cup of tea, or just rest your eyes. This break is just as important as the work period. It helps your brain to relax and recharge, ready to tackle the next Pomodoro. Now, after completing 4 Pomodoros, it's time to take a longer break. 15 to 30 minutes should do the trick. This longer break gives your brain a chance to assimilate the information and refresh completely before starting another round of focused work. The beauty of the timer technique lies in its flexibility. It's not a one-size-fits-all approach. You can adjust the length of your work periods and breaks to suit your personal productivity rhythm. Some people may find that they work best in 40-minute stretches. Others might need more frequent breaks. Experiment and find what works best for you. Remember, the key to the timer technique is consistency. Stick with it and you'll see your productivity soar. So, how can you put the timer technique into action in your own life? It's simple. Start with a timer. A kitchen timer or a timer app will do. Choose the right length of time for your work intervals and your breaks. A common choice is 25 minutes of work followed by a 5-minute break. After several rounds of this, take a longer break. The timer technique isn't a magic bullet, but with practice and consistency, it can be a powerful tool in your productivity arsenal. That's all for now. Keep your mind sharp, your heart strong, and your wallets full. Until next time, stay blessed and keep getting better on purpose.